Today's topic is the revolt of 1857 and the rise of nationalism. The Indian rulers, peasants, that means farmers, and soldiers were unhappy with the British rule. So the Indian rulers, the farmers and the soldiers were very unhappy with the British rule in our country. The peasant had to pay a lot of taxes. So the farmers had to pay a lot, or you can say a large amount of taxes to the British rule. The Indian rulers could not rule over their own state. So even the Indian rulers, they were not given order to rule their own state or own areas. The Indian soldiers were not promoted in the army above the rank of sepoy. So the Indian soldiers were not even promoted in the army which was organized by the British rule above the rank of sepoy. These factors along with many other lead to an outbreak of revolt of 1857. So these are the reason why there was a outbreak of an revolt of 1857. This revolt came to known as the revolt of 1857 or the sepoy mutiny. So please remember what is the other name of revolt of 1857. It is sepoy mutiny. The immediate cause of the revolt was the introduction of Enfield rifle. So in order to suppress the revolt of 1857 or the sepoy mutiny, the British government has introduced the Enfield rifle. The cartridge has to be bitten off before loading them into the rifles. It was believed that the cover of these cartridges was greased with the fats of cows and pigs. So it is believed that the cover of the cartridge, that means the bullets, were greased with the fats of the cows and pigs. These offended the religious sentiment of both Hindus and Muslims. So due to the use of fats of cows and pigs, both the sentiment of Hindus and Muslims were hurt. The Indian soldiers refused to use the rifle and revolted. So the Indian soldiers, both comprises of Hindu and Muslim, they refused to use the rifle which was greased with the fat of cows and pig, and finally they revolted against the British rule. They marched to Delhi and crowned Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Jafar as the rightful emperor. So in order to suppress the British rule from our country, they marched to Delhi and crowned a Muslim, or you can say a Mughal emperor known as Bahadur Shah Jafar as the rightful emperor. Indian rulers such as Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi, Nana Sahib, Tantia Tope, Begum Hazrat Mahal and Kunwar Singh joined the revolt. So remember the name of these important leaders who had joined the revolt of 1857. The British were able to suppress the revolts. Bahadur Shah Jafar exiled to Burma, now Myanmar, where he died. So the British were successful in order to suppress the revolt, or you can say in order to support the revolt, and Bahadur Shah Jafar, he ran away to Burma. At present Burma is known as Myanmar, where he died. His two sons were killed. This marked the end of the Mughal Empire. So Bahadur Shah's two sons were killed by the British, and thus we can see that there was the end of the Mughal Empire in our India. People and leaders who participated in the revolt were punished. So whoever had participated in the revolt of 1857, they were punished by the British rule. By the end of 1858, the British had managed to bring almost the entire subcontinent under their control. So by the end of 1858, the British, they managed to bring all the areas which are under the Indian territory under their control. As you can see in this picture, a painting showing the revolt. So this is a scenario where the revolt of 1857 had taken place. You can see there are elephants, they are fighting against each other, many dead bodies are lying over here. So this is a picture of revolt of 1857.